Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and you're very welcome here to Kelly O'Daly Park in Rathdowney in County Laois for the Midlands Park Hotel Under 20B Hurling Championship Final between Castletown and Ballinakill Ballypickas. Your referee for today's game is Kieran Bowen. He's ably assisted by his linesmen Brian Farrell and Jerry Williams. The Castletown team is as follows: number 1, Jay Cuddy; number 2, Ray Good; number 3, Ryan Peters; number 4, Pax O'Connor; number 5, Matthew Peters; number 6, Aaron Phelan; number 7, Rory Kelly; number 8, Kieran McKelvey; number 9, Sean Ogdelaney; number 10, Jack Breen; number 11, Jamie Phelan; number 12, Jamie Conroy; number 13, Sean Ogburn; number 14, Connor Dorn; and number 15, Josh Palmer. And they have an extended panel then, which will include 6 substitutes. The management team is Robert Delaney, Tom Phelan, James Hoobin, Seamus Lyons and Ciara Cuddy is the physio. The Ballinakill Ballypickas team line out as follows: Michael Fleming is in the goals; number 2, Robbie Kendi; Liam Keogh is number 3; Killian O'Shaughnessy is number 4; number 5 is Andrew McDonough; number 6 is Ryan Quinlan; number 7 is Ethan Drury; number 8 is Jonah Kelly; number 9 is John Brennan; number 10 is Ben O'Mara; number 11, Brian Duggan; number 12, Cathal Lynham; number 13, Carlos Fitzpatrick; number 14, Josh Kelly; number 15, Ben Freeman. And they have an extended panel in of 9 substitutes. Management team is Ballinakill, Seamus Dwyer and James Walsh, and of course Ballypickas great Shane McAvoy makes up the management team for the Ballinakill Ballypickas team. Conditions here in Rathdowney are as expected for this time of the year. There is no wind. The pitch looks nice heavy dew on it. The grass is neatly cut and tight, and the pitch itself is in decent enough condition given the recent spell of bad weather that we've had. Of course, this is just the B Hurling Championship in this grade under 20, this new grade that was instigated a couple of years back, and it's great to see teams hurling stronghold from Castletown and Ballynakill and Ballypickas taking part in this final here today, and we wish both teams the very best of luck. I'd say the referee here in front of me here is warming up. Kieran Bowen, I believe he's from the Rathdowney Club. Of course, been a number of very prominent referees from the Rathdowney Club down through the years. Pat Delaney refereed the All-Ireland Hurling Final in 1989 between Antrim and Tipperary, and Anthony Stapleton refereed the minor hurling final, I think in 2013, between Clare and Cork. So refereeing and officiating is very strong here. So you see one of the linesmen here is Brian Farrell, and Jerry Williams makes up the other linesman over the far side of the field here in front of me. So we wish both teams the very best of luck here, and a nice decent crowd here gathered for this afternoon for this game. Now both teams take up their positions here. The game is about to commence. The referee there making the final few checks now before he throws in the sliotar. Middle of the field pair there, Jonah Kelly, John Brennan there for Ballinakill Ballypickas, rooting for the ball there. Comes out here over to Sean Ogdelaney. Sean Ogdelaney turns onto Kit Hogg, strikes it in around the full forward position. The ball is going to caught there by the full forward Connor Dorn. Connor Dorn is bearing in on the goal. Pucks it in and is sitting near the goal. No, it's a great defending there from Ballinakill Ballypickas as Ryan Quinlan clears the ball, clears the line up into the half forward here now in front of us, where Brian Duggan is in possession of the ball. Brian Duggan turns in a lively enough start here in the game so far as Ben O'Mara tries to win possession for Ballinakill Ballypickas. However, Kieran McKelvey comes out strong there from Castletown, pucks it straight down over to the far side of the field and out over the sideline, and linesman Jerry Williams instigates that it's a sideline cut there to Ballinakill Ballypickas. 2 minutes gone, just come up towards 2 minutes here now gone in the game so far, as sideline cut here now to Ballinakill Ballypickas over just on the far side, struck there by Ethan Drury. Ball is broken down there, and Rory Kelly now picks it up here for Castletown. Kit Hogg again drives it over to the far side of the field here, and Jamie Conroy is looking for get in possession for it. He's been pushed, hassled, harassed, works back out here now as far as Matthew Peters. Matthew Peters looks to seeking to get the first score on the board, and the ball breaks down or caught there excellently by Ethan Drury. His eyes on it all day long, and he clears his lines up to the centre forward position there now, where Brian Duggan will contest this ball. It's broke here, and out comes Ben Freeman. Ben Freeman tries in an attempt to get the ball over here now as far as you can see the dew off the field. Jamie Phelan picks the ball up. The wet conditions here now, very wet and slow conditions for a game of hurling, as Ryan Quinlan, great excellent one pass ball up as far as Brian Duggan, the ball strikes it in and it's gone out and wide. Ballinakill Ballypickas' first attack for today, and that's their first wide. Goalkeeper now from Castletown, Jay Cuddy, will launch an attack here now for Castletown. Nice strategic puck out, deliberate puck straight up. Oh, excellent feeling of the ball in this condition is Jamie Conroy. Jamie Conroy back as far as Aaron Phelan. Aaron Phelan goes long down in as far as Conor Dorn. Conor Dorn gets the possession of the ball, has a shot and just goes, looks like it's left to the wide here. So 2 attacks, 1 each and 2 wides. And just coming up and approach 2.5 minutes gone now in the game as Michael Fleming pucks the ball over to the far side of the field now into the half forward line. Ben O'Mara picks possession. Ben O'Mara kicks it up along. Lovely little bit of hurling there by Brian Duggan. He pucks it straight into the squares. And it's gone over the score. Great score there. Fantastic score there from the centre forward Brian Duggan. Excellent score indeed. The referee blows the whistle there for Jay Cuddy to puck it out. Jay Cuddy's looking to see. Of course, the possession-based game now is all the modern now. You don't just launch it anymore. Deliberately possession the ball. And he goes up a great bit of feeling there again from Jamie Conroy. Something for Ballinakill, Ballypickas to watch out. That's his second clean catch there as it goes in and out in along the far side. Jack Breen. Oh, well dispossessed there by Ethan Drury. Great bit of hurling there from young Drury. And in comes Jack Breen. He's making it, gets a shot off. Back here to Jack Breen again. Takes a shot and gets over to a lively start here in Rathdowney. As a point apiece here now as we approach 3.5 minutes gone in the first half of this Midlands Park Hill Under 20B Hurling Championship final. Castletown versus Ballinakill, Ballypickas. And Michael Fleming now. Good solid puck up to the centre forward position. The ball is going to be watched clear. Great little bit of feeling there. Out here in front of us now to Matthew Peters. Matthew Peters straight down again looking for Sean O'Gorburner. Joss Palmer. The ball breaks away. Ethan Drury has it now. Ethan Drury coming out. Kitog clears the lines. Over to the far side of the field up on top of Brian Duggan. The ball breaks again. Castletown strong in the air, has to be said here so far today. Up, ball goes in and Drury's... great bit of defending there now. Excellent bit of defending from the Ballinakill Ballypickas defender as he comes out with the ball. Great bit of young Palmer, great bit of defending. Ballinakill Ballypickas trying to break that line and get out with the ball. Jonah Kelly now on the attack. And it's now in the possession of Jamie Conroy. Jamie Conroy takes a shot. Beautiful score here right in front of me here. I could see it going all over the bar there from Jamie Conroy from Castletown. Fantastic strike of the ball. Michael Fleming again here now. 2 points to 1. Michael Fleming goes short. Over here as far as Ryan Quinlan. Ryan Quinlan has it now. Goes long up along into the corner forward position. The ball is broken down. Lost the hurl. Did Ben Freeman trying to get in soccer style. His father was a good soccer player and I've no doubt he'd be a good soccer player too. There's a bit of scrappiness up there in the corner. We can't really see from here. There's a few heads in the way, but there's a lot of action going on and I think Ballinakill Ballypickas have it as the centre back there from Aaron Phelan from Castletown managed to get the ball away. Great little bit of great shoulder there, great shoulder charge. And the ball breaks away over here now to Omar. Young Omar now strikes the ball up along the field here, right up to Ben Freeman again. Ben Freeman puts the hurl out, catches it in the hand. He has it in the hand, a high tackle. Referee says play on. Loses the possession there now, young Brian Duggan does. Brian Duggan trying to get a clean strike at the goal and he does manage. Fantastic score. Great bit of individual play there from the Ballinakill Ballypickas centre forward Brian Duggan. 2 points apiece here as we approach near the 6th minute as the Castletown goalie gets the ball going again here. Jamie Conroy certainly got on a lot of ball there. High tackle there from Ben O'Mara. It's a free in now from Castletown. Something to be watched about from the Ballinakill Ballypickas point of view is that Jamie Conroy, since he got on a lot of possession there since the game has started, as Kieran McKelvey comes over now, he must be the preferred free taker. Little over halfway, not a whole lot inside his own half, more or less to the right hand side. Little or no wind, so wind won't be a factor. It's whether the weight of the actual slit or given the dew that's on the grass. Good solid strike of the ball and it's gone over the bar. Good score there from Kieran McKelvey. 3 points to 2 now. Kieran McKelvey's first score of the game. There's the referee issues a bit of a warning there to one of the players in relation to a high tackle in charge. Michael Fleming now gets ready to launch an attack now for Ballinakill Ballypickas. Over into the centre forward position again. The ball is picked up there by Kieran McKelvey to go to the free taker there a second ago. And the ball is delivered in on top of Dorn. Dorn again, the big man. He would be outplaced in the senior team. Big, strong, hardy man picks the ball and he's gone in and attack and gets his score. Good individual score there from Conor Dorn. Great feeling in that ball and eyes on the prize, as the man says. Puck out here now again from Michael Fleming as we approach 7 minutes gone. Pucked out here over to the same centre forward position. Again, number 8 there, McKelvey seems to get on a lot of ball there. He has it again, takes a hefty challenge there. Back as far as Aaron Phelan. Aaron Phelan over here. Low ball in over into Dorn this time, a low ball. Low or high. Bit of scrappiness over there. Dorn has it again, comes out football style, and he has it. Kit Hall kicks it over the far side of the field. Nice ball. Nonchalantly kicked it away. Picked up again here now by Jack Breen. Jack Breen now skins one. Skins two, looking to flick it up. The referee now. Referee issuing a very strong warning there to a young man who seems to be very flahulak with the tongue. And referees, I suppose, give respect, get respect. They won't be in a position to take any mouthing as it's called from anybody. Comes out here now, it's a free in. Number 13 now is coming over, Sean Ogburn. The conditions are near perfect, just with the heavy dew on the grass, that's all. Sean Ogburn now stands over, lifts it, strikes it. Lovely free there from young O'Byrne, and the scoreline now reads 5 points to 2 as we approach 9 minutes gone. Michael Fleming now getting ready for a puck out again, goes short this time, short as far as Ethan Jury. He's encouraged to carry, but he doesn't. He strikes it straight up near the full forward position. Up goes Duggan, breaks the ball down again now, picks up here. Ballinakill, Ballypickas on the attack again. Ben O'Mara strikes it over the bar, great score. Unfortunate these two groups of players didn't get to expose their hurling skills on the main pitch in Port Eater, or even one of the back's pitches, but however, that's such is life. As the goalkeeper from Castletown pucks the ball out here now, the ball breaks down here now. Nothing really too scrappy now, picked up again there, and I have to say an entertaining game. Jamie Conroy has the ball now, pucks it straight down along the wing now. Eyes on it there all day long is Jack Breen. As he gets in around, Jack Breen takes a heavy challenge, a good fair shoulder there from Ryan Quinlan. Ethan Jury got in a hurl there, just a little bit fraction high as the physio and the Castletown mentors run in to assist. Heavy shoulder there, but a fair shoulder from Ryan Quinlan, something that you don't necessarily see in the game, a modern game, particularly a juvenile game at this age. Good, strong, fair shoulder. As the referee now, Kieran Bowe is having a word with Ethan Jury. Sean Ogburn is probably the more likely free taker now from this. I see he's eyeing it up as attention is being brought there to Jack Breen. 5 points to 3, an entertaining enough first 10 minutes, it's fair to be saying, given the conditions. And large enough crowd here in Kelly O'Daly Park here in Rathdowney. As I look down to the left there, I could see nearly maybe up to 100 people, and right in front across me there's maybe another 200 people. So it's nice to see a bit of a crowd for the youngsters that train hard from an early age up along. Of course, this Ballinakill Ballypickas amalgamation is a couple of years old, and it seems to be working really well for both clubs. Castletown, of course, would be one of the stronger clubs in the game of hurling in Laois. Going back over the 90s, they had a very successful period from around 1989 onwards, and provided a lot of stalwarts to wear the blue and white of Castletown and of Laois. And number of players, David and Paul Cuddy, of course, being probably to John Sullivan, Finan Cuddy, Lyons, all good hurlers, good strong Laois hurlers. James Walsh now coming over here, another former inter-county player, along with Seamus Dwyer, two good hurlers for both Ballinakill and Laois, and offering their assistance to the youngsters from Ballinakill Ballypickas and encouraging them and trying to develop the game of these in places. Free in now, as we said, to Castletown. A little over 11 minutes gone here now. It's going to be free is going to be taken by Sean Ogburn, who's going to see if he can register his fourth point of the day's proceedings. Stands over the ball now, more or less the same position as the previous one. Lifts, strikes, and this time same result. 6 points to 3 now, double scores as we approach 12 minutes in the first half, nearly midway. Michael Fleming again now goes long this time. Short, picked up there, pucked out by Keogh. Liam Keogh pucks it out, it goes into the middle of the field. Now it goes the Ballinakill players, and is into possession now of John Brennan. John Brennan drives forward for Ballinakill. Ballypickas, a big, strong, hardy chap. He's driving forward, takes the lead, and strikes it over the bar. Great result and a great response from Ballinakill. Ballypickas. It's fair to say that they're not lying down, and the ball is poked out there now by Jay Cuddy over here in front of us. There's a very strong winter sun here shining in my face, so pardon me if I make the odd mistake or two. As Brian Duggan goes on the attack now for Ballinakill. Ballypickas, signal there by Jerry Williams that the ball was actually out, so it's going to be a sideline cut now to Castletown over just on the halfway line of the far side of the field. Lovely facilities over here in Rathdowney. Of course, they would hold a number of the Inter-County Walsh Cup games for the Laois senior hurlers down through the years. It's an additional venue, as the sideline cut is missed barely. The weather in condition, you see, missed it, and ball is robbed there by Brian Duggan for Ballinakill. Ballypickas as he pucks it up, and the ball is broken down, and out comes Aaron Phelan from Castletown now, and a bit of a solo run. He makes his way through the middle, hand passes off there now to Rory Kelly strikes it over here down in front of us here now again, and out was that man again, Jack Breen and Ethan Drury and Jack Breen having a lovely little tussle there. This time Ethan Drury got the hurl in and manages to win a sideline cut for Ballinakill. Ballypickas, good defending there from the publican from Ballinakill. Fairness to the referee, he has good conditions. Young Drury strikes that ball now. A better attempt than the previous one to go straight to Jack, and he strikes it out to the right hand side and wide. Out to the right and wide for Castletown, second wide of the game so far as we approach 14 minutes in the first half here. Castletown 6 points, Ballinakill Ballypickas 4 points. Michael Fleming now pucks the ball out again over to the half forward line over the far side of the field. Ball is broken down again now, and Sean O'Byrne has in possession this time as he makes a solo run in, lifts, strikes, and it's gone to into the hand of Mike. Lovely little bit of individual skill there from the goalie. The ball never bounced, and he has a good strong puck of the ball. Of course, his uncle Ty Costigan was a fantastic hurler with Ballypickas down through the years. Lovely ball over there to Ben O'Mara. Ben O'Mara now tussling for the ball, looking to see if he can get possession. It's broke out here now to Matthew Peters. Matthew Peters pucks this ball down here over as far as Jack Breen again. Jack Breen, the ball breaks down now. Ryan Quinlan is tidying up there for Ballinakill. Ballypickas takes a heavy knock to the head there. Hasn't been seen by the referee. A heavy shoulder charge to the head, but he manages to stay on as Conor Dorn does. Donkey work there for Castletown and pucks it out to the right hand side and wide for the third wide of the game so far. Now Michael Fleming has options there. The two cornerbacks are gone to the left and right, and Liam Keogh there, the full back, is free there if he wants to go short. Liam Keogh is there in front of him, but he decides to go long. Pucks it over there again now down on top of Duggan again. Duggan tries to swing it on. The ball breaks down here. It's picked up again there, and Ballinakill Ballypickas is tussling in there for the ball. This time it's Jamie Conroy has the ball. Jamie Conroy managed to break a hand pass in there now to his other midfield counterpart. McKelvey seemed to have chopped or overcarried it, says referee Kieran Bowe. He overcarried the ball, and it's now going to be a free in for Ballinakill Ballypickas, just a little under into their own side of the half, a little over to the right hand side here in front of me. Brian Duggan is going to be the man. Brian Farrell, the line's going to make sure he doesn't get away by a millimetre. So Brian Duggan now stands over this. Sun is a little over to his left hand side. Lifts, strikes, clean strike of the ball, clean strike, and it's a clean score. Excellent score there from young Duggan, fantastic score. And bringing it back to just the minimum there now again, 6 points to 5 points, 1 point game now, and nothing in a game of hurling, nothing indeed. A great game of entertaining hurling by these chaps given the wet winter conditions. Short puck out here now from the Castletown keeper over here in front of me here to Matthew Peters. Matthew Peters under a bit of pressure there from the Ballinakill Ballypickas forwards. A lot of Carlos Fitzpatrick is looking to get in and get under possession, and he manages to win a sideline cut for Ballinakill Ballypickas here just on the 45. And Brian Duggan is coming over here now to take that. Sideline cuts are difficult in this condition. We've seen 2 or 3 of them there already now today. They haven't gone really as they might do in the warmer summer months of June, July or August. But however, I've no doubt young Duggan's ability here now. He'll give it as best as he possibly can. There's a couple of free Castletown men in there now ready to pick it up. Duggan, lovely strike of the ball. It goes high up in the air. The ball is contested there and just kept in play there. Out comes Ryan Peters out comes Ryan Peters for Castletown, mistook the ball, trying to keep Ryan the ball, and the centre half back for Ballinakill, Ballypickas, Ryan Quinlan wins the ball over to the far side, over to the midfield counterpart John Kelly. John Kelly has a little hand pass in front of him here now again to his midfield counterpart John Brennan. John Brennan just took his eye off the last seconds, put down over here now in front of him again as Castletown. Great little bit of hurling there from young Duggan again to win possession for Ballinakill, Ballypickas, putting pressure on, and that pressure pays off now. Ballinakill, Ballypickas now have an attack again. It's 2-on-2 in there now. Can the ball break? Ball is broke down here in front of us. Ben Freeman and Carlos Fitzpatrick and Josh Kelly are in there looking for it. Carlos gets to strike the ball, and it's just gone out to the left hand side and wide for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. The second wide of the game so far. They're a little bit more economical with their possession, with registering 5 out of 7 in comparison with 6 out of 9 for Castletown. Keeper goes short this time, puts it right down here in front of him. He enjoys his eyes on the ball all day. So does Ryan Quinlan. Ryan Quinlan here now picks the ball up. Good strong centre half back, drives out with the ball, takes it, flying up along the wing here now just in front of me. Great little bit of individual hurling, going to take a heavy challenge there now. Referee, no need for that. Absolutely, referee on the ball. Kieran Bowe, seen it coming. Young bucks at this age, adrenaline is pumped up with young Quinlan there, and there's a few other lads there. Wouldn't be able to place in the senior team, well able to take a shot there. It's going to be free in here now for Ballinakill, Ballypickas, with an opportunity for Brian Duggan to register another score on the board in his own personal tally, 2-4, as he strikes, lifts. I'm right behind it here now, and it will not bend in, and it's kept in play. Oh, jeez, it looked like it was going into the back of the net there for a time, but it comes out now. Castletown are coming out here now. They have a bit of a move. It's here, switch in front of me. I can see the mentors making a switch, and the ball breaks down as far as Sean Ogburn. Sean Ogburn now, Kit Hogg, pucks it over here to this far side in front of me. And he has his eyes on it all day long. The corner back, Robbie Kennedy he drives out with the ball, hand passes to Ryan Quinlan. Ryan Quinlan picks the ball up now, back, walks over here in front of us now to Brian Duggan. Brian Duggan strikes the ball long up to Josh Kelly. The ball just a little bit too much Weetabix on it. It goes out to the right hand side and wide. Referee a couple of instructions to both mentors not to be running onto the field of play. Of course, the GA now have a tall order trying to put some of these mentors and crack the whip, but it's something that's not going to be done overnight. It's just as Jay Cuddy pucks the ball over to the far side of the field now, and picked up there with Killian O'Shaughnessy just back in here now. John Brennan wins the possession, pucks it in there on top of Sean Ogburn. Ball breaks down now. Ethan Dewey, great bit of hurling there. Great bit of hurling, great bit of tidying up there from Ryan Quinlan, eyeing the ball all day long. Freeman now here if he sees him, yes. Here now as far as Andrew McDonough drives it up into the square. It's got a long ball, and it's a fantastic score from the half back. A fantastic score there from Andrew McDonough. Right over here in front of me, given the conditions. A fantastic score. Castletown get ready to go again with Jay Cuddy pucking it down. Entertaining game now as he approaches just a little over 20 minutes. They've manned with the big paw, just let it drop there at this stage. Conor Dorn, they're hassling and harrying for the ball there, and it goes out for a Castletown sideline cut. Great individual score there from Andrew McDonough. Draw game here now. It's a draw game in Kelly O'Daly Park in the Midlands Park Hotel, under 20 Laois B Hurling Championship Final. Castletown versus Ballinakill, Ballypickas. Jonah Kelly now going to strike this. Lovely strike, fantastic strike. Eyes on it all the way, eyes on the prize has young Fleming all day long, and in really good control, composed young chap in the goal. So pucks the ball out, makes good use of the possession to have. It lands over here now into the possession of Jonah Kelly. Jonah Kelly up as far as Ethan Drury now to Kit Hogg over across the field, cross-field ball here now on his own. His young Fitzpatrick didn't manage to get the ball into possession. Out come Castletown with now, and in particular Aaron Phelan. Great bit of tackling there with Brian Duggan in the middle of the field. And in there also helping him along is Ben O'Mara and Cathal Lynham and Ben O'Mara trying to get into position there now. Duggan has it now in the hand. Duggan trying to make that space. He turns out to left, turns it back in across and in over his shoulder. Unfortunately there was no one there in the same wavelength as him to read it, but it comes out here now, and it looks like it's going to be a sideline cut. No, kept in play there now by Robbie Kennedy. Takes a heavy challenge, managed to go along. Duggan has it now, takes another challenge there off Josh Palmer. Everyone loves a good shoulder. Picked up there again now Ballinakill, Ballypickas on the way, and now the scrum still goes on here in front of me. I can see a few lads. And it looks like it's a goal! It's a goal! Well, the boys were fighting here in front of me. Ben Freeman had a different. The young chap managed to get the hurl on the back of the and into the back of the net past Jay Cuddy. A fantastic goal that puts 1-6 to 6 points, 3 points in it now. 3-point game. Castletown now on the attack again. Over here now in front of me. Ryan Quinlan eyes on the prize all day long. Picks it up. Robbie Kennedy there to pick him if he wants. Tug of the jersey free into Ballinakill. Ballypickas now. A little bit of a shoulder there to let you know. Like they're rocking Cork. We're here. We're not moving. Ballinakill, Ballypickas, to be fair to them, have not given way to Castletown, and for every score that Castletown got, they were up the field getting the reply, or certainly making an effort to get a reply, and ably assisted there right up from the middle. Ryan Quinlan, the two midfielders of Kelly and Brennan, and Brian Duggan. Brian Duggan now has an opportunity here, 20 yards inside his own half. The big ass now. He lifts, strikes, so great height and great length in it, and he's going to stay in play, and the ball's going to break around the square here now again. It's hard to see who has it. Ballinakill, Ballypickas are on the attack here now, comes back out here again, and he gets in a shot. Well blocked there by the centre half back from Castletown. Castletown now pick up the ball and they're coming out over here to safety, out over to the sideline, away from the goals. On the attack now, under a lot of pressure there from Ballinakill, Ballypickas, corner forward, Justice Patrick. Throw a ball in my opinion, but however the ball still is here. Duggan is in trying to get the ball up, has it a first time round, picks it up. Fantastic hurler, gets a strike over his shoulder again, back in there now to the full forward of Brent Freeman, Josh Kelly and Carlos Fitzpatrick. Ball breaks here, Freeman's trying to get it. Josh Kelly is there, and if he needs to pass it out to Kelly. Kelly now picks the ball up, has it in the love now. Ben Freeman's on the attack now, soccer style again. Out come Castletown with the ball now as they're warming up. Number 19 has been warmed up for Castletown. Ethan Neville. Ethan Neville's been warmed up. Great bit of hustling there in the middle of the field. Duggan has it again. Fantastic hurling. Man of the match so far, in my opinion, as he strikes that ball over the bar. Great score there from young Duggan, registering his fifth point. 1-7 to 6 points. 1-7 to 6 points now from Ballinakill, Ballypickas. 1-7 and Castletown 6 points. Referee just taking a bit of player welfare as Jay Cuddy now this time decides to go to the centre of the field. Oh, a man on his own there. Number 12 there, getting a lot of possession is Jamie Conroy. Out in comes O'Mara and Duggan. Oh, dirty one into the head. The referee says play on. And Ballinakill, Ballypickas come well again. Drury now sidesteps again, looking for that. Clears his line up. And Fitzpatrick has it here now. Has it in the paw there now. Carlos Fitzpatrick. Josh Kelly is there looking for him. The number 2 is up. Robbie Kennedy is snaking up along on the right side now as well. But the ball is cleared the lines. Castletown cleared the lines. Down here in front of me now again. Down goes Killian O'Shaughnessy. Hand pass out here now to Ryan Quinlan. Ryan Quinlan drives straight through. Being pulled down. Referee. Great bit of refereeing there. Great skill. And wins a free for Ballinakill, Ballypickas as we approach just a little over 25 minutes gone in the first half. 1-7 Ballinakill, Ballypickas, 6 points to Castletown. James Welch now over giving Ryan Quinlan a few instructions as Michael Fleming takes the opportunity to go in and clean his hurl and get a break. Tie shoelace. These are the chances where you get to get your second wind. Have to compliment her at Downey GA Club here for the manner, the way that the pitch is laid out and the umpires and officiating, and it's very good. Even the parking earlier on the way in and the approach, everything was organised. There's a lovely little horse box over there if anyone wants a latte or a mocha. It's over there, so compliments to Rat Downey. Substitution on the Castletown team. Number 20 Killian Breen is going in and he's replacing Jamie Phelan in the centre half forward position. I suppose it's a hard ask there. Young Quinlan is a fantastic hurler and he probably did get the better of young Phelan. He got on the ball in the first few halves, but Duggan again now strikes it up high. It's not gone. Keep it in. Ball is kept in. Falls here. Great strike of the ball. Blocked off there by Castletown, defending well. Castletown defending very well as Ballinakill, Ballypickas. The pinch, they have a little. They're having a golden period. High, heavy shoulder, fair shoulder. Well done, referee. He's letting the proper things go that we like to see in the game of hurling. There's Duggan and Drury. Drury is fighting for the ball now. Drury he's been pulled. He gets a chance to get a strike off on his right foot. On his right. Oh, fantastic! As the crowd roar here in front of me, Ethan Drury. Great score there from Ethan Drury. Fantastic score. not on his weaker side. Great score from about 45 yards out over the bar. Well done. Jay Cuddy now is looking to launch another attack. Referee is waiting to see is everything okay before he gives the go ahead. Jay Cuddy goes long this time. Long over to the far side of the half forward down the far side of the field. The ball is broken down there. Up goes Johnny Kelly. Johnny Kelly is trying to win the ball back for Ballinakill. Ballypickas. He has it in the paw as does young Duggan is in now beside him trying to get head in. Great bit of hurling from the chap. In goes Andrew McDonough to give him a hand. He scored a flaming point there a couple of minutes ago, young McDonough, and he gets it up in the hand. Out comes Robbie Kendi there now, lurking behind just to play the ball simple up along. Castletown managed to get the ball back here now just in front of us. A bit of a frontal charge or a kick to the referee, and it's going to be a free in now for Castletown, about 15 to 20 yards inside the halfway line on the far side of the field, just in front of the Rat Down the Aisle sign. Lively enough game as we approached the end of the first half. It'll be coming in another 2 or 3 minutes, depending on what additional injury time the referee wants to play. Number 8, Kieran McKelvey, will be taking this for Castletown. Took a fantastic sideline cut there a couple of minutes ago. He lifts, strikes, looks good, looks dangerous. Well cleared away there from the full back, Liam Cure from Ballinakill. Ballypickas kicks the ball out here now. Picked up there now by the hammer. Looks like he's in trouble. Young Jack Breen looks like he's in trouble. He went straight down and pulled the hammer. Got some very unfortunate in the county final. The poor chap, he was having a very good game of hurling. He went down like a sniper shot him, the poor devil. As the mentors from Castletown were in to give him a bit of assistance. And again, this will be an opportunity now for all players to take on board a bit of water, tie laces, clean the grass off the hurl, get instructions from your mentors, and take a little bit of a break as we approach the end of the first half, and what has been an extremely lively first half and an entertaining game of hurling given the time of year and the conditions. A hamstring it's a serious enough, one of the biggest muscles in the body, and it's a serious enough bit of an injury to get, and it's unfortunate it happens to the young chap here today in the county final. Seamus Dwyer's over the far side of the field, issuing from that side, and James Walsher's on this side. As Cahar Costigan has been warmed up over there for Ballinakill Ballypickas. Cahar Costigan has been warmed up. First cousin of the goalkeeper, Michael Fleming. And all their uncles, Tig and Gary and Liam, they all three played for Ballypickas down through the years. Is he a temporary substitute or is it a permanent substitute? Cahar Costigan is on the field of play, and I haven't seen who has just gone off there. I can't see. It looks like over the far side of the field, the man Cahar is replacing. As the young chap had lifted off here in front, we've got free out there for Ryan Quinlan. Ryan Quinlan puts the ball up. Ballinakill Ballypickas on the attack here now again. On the attack. And the strike in, and it's over the bar there. Great score there from Ben O'Mara. Cara Costigan's on the Ballinakill Ballypickas team, replacing Ethan Drury. And as young Breen receives treatment here in front of him now. Short puck up again there now. Ball's picked up off the ground, cleanly off the ground, but the referee didn't see it. Cara Costigan drived in there with a tackle there. The ball comes here now on top of the square. Liam Keogh's in there, gets a boo away, picks it up. They pick the ball up now. Ballinakill Ballypickas on their way out here now again to get it into the hand. Robbie Kendi has it now. Ben O'Mara's in there looking, tussling for possession. The new man in there for Castletown, Aidan Lynham, is in possession of it. Aidan Lynham trying to get it back, but Ballinakill Ballypickas have it again now. They're trying, Jersey want to get shot here to get a free today as the ball goes over to the far side of the field, and the man Hurlis tries to kick it out over young O'Mara. Kicks it out over, a great pass actually over to Ben O'Mara. Comes back in here now again to the new man in line. Great strong tackle there from Ryan Quinlan, who's having an excellent game there, centre half back for Ballinakill Ballypickas. A lot of tussling and hustling there now. And out comes Keogh with the ball. Keogh pucks the ball over here in front of us here now, over as far as Matthew Peters. Matthew Peters has it under pressure from Carter Costigan. Goes down here, a bit of acres of space here now as Duggan gets in here now behind him. Duggan gets in as Jamie Conroy's on the attack. Great bit of hassling and hand. They're everywhere. The Ballinakill Ballypickas hurlers are. Robbie Kennedy comes out with the ball, strikes the ball over here now in front of us. The ball breaks down here. Castletown on the attack again. The scoring opportunity here now. The midfielder Iverene, Sean Ogdelaney pucks the ball in and it goes in as far as Dorn. Dorn has it again now. Little man, he turns it to Kithog and takes a shot and it's gone out to the left and wide for Castletown's fourth wide. In the process injuring an injured Ballinakill Ballypickas man down as young lads like young bulls. Lockhorns over there in front of us. Young Keogh, they're having a good game there. His father, Brendan Keogh, won a couple of junior A hurling medals with Ballypickas down the years. And Michael Fleming now is getting ready now to launch an attack for Ballinakill Ballypickas. Carl Costigan has been instructed to move. Half time here in Kelly O'Daly Park in Rathdowney for the Midlands Park Hill Under 20B Hurling Championship Final. Castletown versus Ballypickas. Castletown 6 points, Ballypickas 1-9 in a very entertaining first half, which both sides keenly contested the Sliotar given the conditions. Ballinakill Ballypickas tenacity paid off as they go into the into the dressing rooms on 12 points to 6. 1-9 to 6. Join us in the second half. Welcome back here to Kelly O'Daly Park in Rathdowney for the Midlands Park Hotel Under 20B Hurling Championship Final. Castletown against Ballinakill Ballypickas. Ballinakill Ballypickas are leading 1-9 to 6 points here as we commence the second half. Referee and his mentors come out of the dressing room after a cup of oxtail soup and a slice of brown bread, giving a cold air that's in it. Me feel her numb here. A very entertaining first half of hurling here, to be fairness, but the loss of Jack Breen through a hamstring injury could prove significant in the game as a whole. It looks like Conor Dorn now, number 14 from Castletown, has been moved out to the middle of the field. Big chap, and you see the young chaps there in the middle of the field like young bucks, like young bull calves inside in the shed waiting to be dehorned, pushing them, hooking the heads off another. Referee now for the day's game is Kieran Bowe, throws the ball in, ball brought in now. Castletown certainly looking to be the livelier start. Strike there, there's going to be a free into Castletown now. Free down to Castletown. Free down to Ballinakill Ballypickas, my apologies. Free down to Ballinakill Ballypickas, yes. For a strike of the ball. And Brian Duggan now will take ownership of the ball. Right bang in the middle of the field. Just a little bit inside his own half. Well capable of doing this now is Josh Kelly and Carlos Fitzpatrick, and Ben Freeman will look for the breaking ball if it doesn't go over the bar or go wide. Good strike of the ball, looks good strike, good clean strike, and it's split the posts. A good start now for Ballinakill Ballypickas as they go into the 1-10 to 6 points lead here. Brian Duggan 6 points of the game so far. Jake Cuddy pucks the ball out here up long in the middle of the field. Here goes now. No, fantastic catch by Ryan Quinn now. Ballinakill Ballypickas man, centre half back, great catch of the ball. Hand pass over to Cahaline, and Cahaline him on the run down the far side of the field now. Takes a heavy challenge. Well, still control of the ball. Pucks the ball in. Goes in here as far as Ben Freeman. Ben Freeman, the ball slips away from out. Comes Cuddy with the ball now. Cuddy has the ball, loses the ball. Free out free out to the referee to challenge the goalkeeper. Free out. And it's going to be a chance for Castletown to refigure and structure their structure. A couple of Carter Costigan looks like he's on the move again over there for get in as an injury sub there. He was brought on there before the second half, or before the end of the first half, and it looks like he's coming on here now again. Carter Costigan coming on here again for, looks like for Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly has gone off the Ballinakill Ballypickas team now, and in comes Carter Costigan into the full forward position. Hands the paperwork over to the referee. Free out now for Castletown, going to be taken by Ryan Peters. Ryan Peters stands over the ball now as Ben Freeman ties his shoelace. Ryan Peters pucks it, low ball up to the middle of the field. Ball is broken down there now again, over to the far side of the field now. Castletown on the attack. Dorn pucks the ball in right in front of number 8 to be moved in there. Kieran McKelvey registers a pint. That's the move now. Seeing McKelvey moved in full forward and Dorn moved out to the centre of the field. And certainly his work there now straight away. Doran has a big impact there in the middle of the field so far. As Michael Fleming pucks the ball down here in front of me after the half-hour time. Ball breaks down here now again. Castletown coming out with it again. Centre half back Aaron Phelan pucks the ball up to the corner forward. Is going to stay and play with the wet conditions and guess it. Ethan Drury trying to keep him out there, keep out the new full forward. New full forward, as I said, is Kieran McKelvey up there. Drury's keeping him out. McKelvey gets the ball and gets two. Oh, takes a heavy challenge there from Ryan Quinlan into the wasn't necessarily a frontal challenge. He more or less ran into him, but going to be a free in now for Castletown. That big switch there seems to be paying off as we approach it. A little over the 3rd minute of the second half. Dorn is in the middle of the field and McKelvey moved up a little bit more lively on his feet than Dorn, but will he have as much from a hand point of view? James Walsh's instruction there now to his lads is there's a pivotal moment in these young chaps' lives. They might never play in a county final at this age group again, so seize the day. Caperdine is not what the advice would be, as Sean O'Byrne looks like he's going to take this free, has a 100% record so far. McKelvey gingerly walks in there with the helmet off. Referee is looking over to the far side of the field. Is there a substitution coming on the Ballinakill Ballypickas team, or is it just a player receiving treatment? I think it's just there's somebody warming up, and he adds Sean O'Byrne registers his 5th score and Castletown's 8th point of the game so far. 110 to 8 points. 110 to 8 points. Andrew McDonough is looking for off Michael Fleming. Michael Fleming now is looking, will he go long, will he go short? He has options here, long and short. He goes over here, keeps it, will he go up? McDonough just keeps it in place and lovely picks up. He drives up along the wing here now in front of me. Great puck out there from young Fleming. McDonough has it again now, got a great point in the first half. Turns over on his left hand side, pucks it in there on top of Carter Costigan, the new full forward. Carter Costigan, well picked there by Ben Freeman. Ben Freeman's pulled down. A free in there now for Ballinakill Ballypickas. That was a great bit of individual hurling again from McDonough. He was having a fine game there, half back. That was a difficult enough ball to win. The referee feels his hamstring, but McDonough done well there under pressure, managed to get an attack, and Freeman secured possession for Ballinakill Ballypickas, which now results in a free in for Ballinakill Ballypickas, going to be taken by Brian Duggan. Duggan lifts, strikes, and in my estimation 7 points of the game so far for Brian Duggan from centre half forward. Puck out now over from Jay Cuddy as Castletown trying to get the ball going again here, over to the far side of the field, up to the half forward position. Lot of rooting and tooting for the ball over there, kicking and spocking, giving it the type of weather and the time of the year again. Is picked up again now cleanly by Dorn, is having a good game for Castletown, pucks it in low there now in front of McKelvey. McKelvey again now on the ball. McKelvey has it. McKelvey takes a challenge. The jersey comes out, tries to take a boot of a pint, and it goes out. Fleming has his eyes on it all the way, and it goes out to the right hand side and wide. Castletown's 5th wide of the game so far as Michael Fleming looks up. Where is he going to puck this ball now? Brian Duggan has the paw up here down in front to be looking for it. He has options, 2 big strong half backs there. He goes long over here down in front of me now. Oh, great catch there by the midfielder, John Ben, and Ballinakill Ballypickas on the attack there now. Carter Costigan's in there, but Ben Freeman has possession of the ball, takes a shot in. Oh, just goes out to the left hand side and wide. Good bit of attack work there. Great catch there by Jonah Kelly in the centre of the field, or from the goalkeeper. Fantastic catch. And Ballinakill Ballypickas certainly aren't giving up just yet, as Jay Cuddy now looks to go along. He goes over to the far side of the field, just in a half forward position again. Dorn looks for the ball, breaks, slips by him, as out comes Robbie Kennedy. Robbie Kennedy has the ball here now, picked up here now in front of him. Robbie Kennedy is trying to get it up. He managed to get it up in his hand. He still has it like a hot potato jumping up, but he still has it. Pokes it back here now to Duggan. Duggan has it. Duggan turns on the attack, beats 1, beats 2, beats 3, manages to keep going, and Dorn comes in. Bit of a rugby style tackle, but however the referee didn't see, the ball is broke there, and it's out comes Ballinakill Ballypickas again. Robbie Kennedy again with it. Over to the far side of the field now, going to be raced in there. Number 18 is Callum Costigan, first cousin of Carter Costigan, introduced down to the Ballinakill Ballypickas team. Callum Costigan has possession of it now, nippy little forward, again wins a free for Ballinakill Ballypickas, just over in front of the linesman, the far side, brought up for a bit of mountain. So it's going to be an opportunity now for Brian Duggan to add to the scoreboard. Young Callum Costigan snuck onto the team there without me even having seen who went off from. Great little hurlers there now in Ballinakill and Ballypickas, and they're certainly on track now if they can keep things ticking over. Brian Duggan now, but just under 45. No wind against him, it's just the weight of the sliotar is the problem now today. But Duggan stands over the ball, eyes up, radar like, lifts it and strikes the ash off the leather and splits the post. Fantastic point there from Brian Duggan. And a personal tally today so far, my reading is 8 points for centre half forward from Ballinakill, Ballypickas, as Jay Cody goes short here now in front of me here now. Rory Kelly doesn't get it and it's being picked up here now, flipped back in here. Number 10 for Ballinakill, Ballypickas, Ben Amara is being pushed over. Ben Amara managed to get it, flicks it down. It's gone out for a sideline cut now it's a throw in. The referee is thrown in, I think. The flag is up. The ref is saying one thing. The referee is going to override him clearly. It's going to be a sideline cut now for Castletown. The referee, in fairness to him, is having a good game today now. Sideline cut. Mark Dorn Dorn takes a kick straight over the centre half forward. A quick puck out Aaron Phelan. Aaron Phelan has it now. Aaron Phelan out to the full back. Ryan Peters now over to the far side of the field, just up in front of us. Ball is broke down. Oh, great bit of catch work there with Robbie Kennedy. Robbie Kennedy having a good game there, corner back. As John Brennan now on the attack. John Brennan straight to Brian Duggan. Brian Duggan now gets to beat one, beats two. Can he get a bit of grass? Yes, he's gone on his. Lovely bit of hurling by Duggan. Manages to keep possession of it. He has options out here if he wants, but Castletown defender Ivor Akuig, Matthew Peters, doesn't give up, tenaciously tackles and wins a free out now for Castletown as the referee goes over to tell him to cool the jets. Calm down, you're getting your free. Dunda Vale, I think it is Oscarelga, going to be free out here now over on the far side of the field, being taken by Aaron Phelan for Castletown. As 10 minutes gone now in the second half, 20 minutes gone in this under 20B hurling county final here in Laois in lovely conditions here in Rathdowney. Goes short up along there to the half back Matthew Peters now goes long. McKelvey will be the target man here now, having a lively little start in around the full forward line, broken down here now, and now comes McDonough away. McDonough is trying to, McKelvey is sticking in the hurl. McDonough is in trying to get in a boot, get in a hurl. John Brennan is there. It's like a scene out of the Rugby World Cup here. Out comes Ballinakill, Ballypickas with the ball now, and it's going to be a free in for Steps. Controversial enough now as McDonough welcomes any old shoulders. Now the referee is giving it a throw ball now for, I don't know why. He's given it anyway. He's gone reversed his initial decision, and it's going to be a throw in there, and the ball's broken, and there's lads on the ground, and up come McDonough trying to pick it up and to get into the paw, and there's boots in there, and there's hurls, and there's slapping against the leather, and there's no one can see who's going to get ahead. And eventually when somebody brings it out to the far side of the field, we get now comes McKelvey with the ball. It's a free in for Castletown, just on the 30 yards out now. Free in for pushing the back there. Referee for today's game, Kieran Bowe from the Rathdowney Club, doing a decent enough game, gives it free in there now for him. McKelvey has having a lively first 10-11 minutes in there, full forward for Castletown. I'm wondering is he a bit hindered. He's walking very gingerly there. Certainly the full forward in the first half, Conor Dorn got on a lot of possession, and is it a planned move or is it an injury? As Castletown now try and sneak back that lead. Sean Ogoburn now strikes. A good score there from Sean Ogoburn. Registered his 6 points to the play so far from the young corner forward from Castletown. 15 points to 9 now. 15 points 9. Michael Fleming now, the net keeper for Ballinakill, Ballypickas, looks to go along. Goes long right down here in front of me now. Up go John Brennan. John Brennan looked to break the ball down at east. The ball is broken down. McDonough turns into the right, back into the left. Has support, has chance out here. Lovely little bit of referee says he threw Liam Keogh now. Barging out from Ballinakill, Ballypickas. Keogh on Kit Hogg strikes the ball in there. Ben Freeman looked to get into the hand. The ball is broken down now. Ben Freeman's in there with Carter Costigan. Carter Costigan has it. Colin Costigan's there, his first cousin. Carter Costigan brings the ball out. The ball goes over the bar for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. Great bit of work there from the two Costigan brothers and Ben Freeman. And a great score there for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. That was a very good team score there. McDonough again turning in, twisting his ankle there. I think he's a little bit of work we need as a substitute comes on here for Castletown. Number 21, Conor English, has gone in, and coming off the field of play. Is Ivor Sean Ogdelaney. Sean Ogdelaney is coming off the Castletown team. As Jay Cuddy now goes short this time out over here to the far side of the field. Ray Good goes up to the half forward line. The ball's going to be won there. Number 25, new one to the Ballinakill Ballypickas team. Sean Brown gets chopped. There's going to be a free out there now. Free out. Spurs getting a little bit lively now as the referee takes the name and the number of Ben O'Mara. And is it the yellow card? The yellow card. Free now for Brian Duggan, well inside his own half. Referee now not taking any nonsense. Certainly from the word go there to them, he threw the ball in. I could hear it myself from him. He will not take any guff or mouthing off any of the players, and that's evident in the distribution of those yellow cards, which means it's foolishly enough because one more strike now and it'll be a red card. So it's really something that's gone out of the game, or at least trying to get rooted out of the game, as Brian Duggan now takes possession of this ball. He lifts, strikes. Ben Freeman and Cara Costigan will be the target, and it goes in. It's in the square. Not sure who was in the square though, but someone was in the square. If square balls are still a thing, or I thought they were a thing at a pass, but it's a square ball on you. Ben Freeman was in the square. Where else would you want him to be, ref? Free out now for Ryan Peters on you. Ryan Peters now goes, as the Castletown supporters urge on their team the last 50. McDonough had his eyes in the ball, and there's Ballinakill, Ballypickas coming out with it again. Ryan Quinlan, quite enough down the second half so far. An excellent first half from the centre half back position. Egan Spoon race now. He still has the possession here now. Turns in, takes a number 25. He's not even under programme. We're up at number 24. We'll give it to him as he pucks it in, and it looks like something that's going to land in around the square. Now comes Jay Cody, eyes in the prize all day long. Cara Costa's in there trying to win the ball back. Ballinakill, Ballypickas challenges the goalkeeper fairly. Stands over this, trying to keep the ball in, and the outcome Castletown with that. Out comes the half back. If we're shocked, Rory Kelly, and wins a free out for Castletown. I'm not sure who number 25 is, lads or ladies. If anyone here can text me or let me know who it is. I believe it could be Sean Brown. There's certainly not. There's nothing on the programme. My cameraman hasn't a clue either. Number 25 and that team gone in there for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. I have a gentleman gone to find out for me there now. The helmets are difficult to see. Robbie Kendi now. Robbie Kendi on the attack for Ballinakill, Ballypickas again as we approach the midway half point in the second half. Number 12, Jamie Conroy having a great game of hurling for Castletown. There's great strike of the ball there from John Brennan. John Brennan struck it in. Cara Costigan. Ben Freeman is rising the ball. The full back now, Ryan Peters is coming out with the ball. Ryan Peters takes a heavy challenge off Ben Freeman. Cara Costigan helps 1-2. Great tackle there. Out come Castletown now. Rory Kelly now strikes up along here in front of me. Eyes in the ball there again is Brian Duggan and that new man 25, another. We'll call him another until we find out his identity. Struck down here now in front of Brian Duggan, eye in the ball. Brian Duggan picks it up first time, turns in his left, takes a heavy challenge, gets in on his left, takes a puck of the ball. Is going to stay in? Can Freeman keep it in? Or Cara Costigan? And no, it just goes out to the right hand side and wide for his Ballinakill. Ballypickas fifth wide of the game so far. Quick puck out there, ball is intercepted there by John Brennan. John Brennan trying to win the ball back for Ballinakill, Ballypickas now. As young Conroy having a fantastic game of hurling for Castletown, tries to get things motoring for the village. Up goes McKelvey. McKelvey, his new position there, full forward, and eyes in the ball again there. Liam Keogh trying to. Surely a free, ref. Surely a free. No free. Bit of argy-bargy going on in there now. And Ethan Drury's in there with that new man and being encouraged to hurl. Forget your pucking. And it goes free out. Free out for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. Free out for Ballinakill, Ballypickas now. Great bit of work there from the Ballinakill, Ballypickas defence. Ethan Drury now is going to take this for the amalgamated unit, which seems to be doing a better bit of a hurling here today in Rathdowney. It's fair to be say. Drury, of course, fantastic footballer there with Spink, and a fantastic soccer player as well, an all-rounder. Pucks the ball down here now in front of us. Brennan has his eye on the ball. He got pushed in the back, tried to get the free there but didn't get it. Duggan has it. Duggan is trying to win a back possession for Ballinakill. Ballypickas taking a heavy challenge, manages to get it up, pucks it up by the hand over here, straight back to young O'Mara, drives out with the ball now. O'Mara's trying to get, and he throws it up, and he don't know where that's going now. The referee now is trying to take control of the game so far. Doing the veil. Cunis telling the supporters, telling lads we might have to go beep for that one, but a bit of an instruction there from the referee as he's going to throw the ball in here now in front of us. A few of the players and a few of the supporters getting carried away, but young O'Mara definitely was under a bit of pressure there, but like his father, took a lot of heavy challenge, well able for it by Ballinakill. Ballypickas on the attack again now. Brennan loses the possession, trying to win it up here now. Duggan has it again. Duggan gets the ball, pucks down here now in front of us, but there's no afters here. I'm looking here now. There's no afters. I was looking. There is no afters, to be fair. Referee will have to take control of that now. There was a little bit of afters there now, in fairness. The top of the Lee Roddy. Referee will have to take action there. The linesman surely saw that. Young Robbie Kennedy, unfortunately, got a little bit of an injury into a delicate area. Our referee now needs to take control of this game now and root out that, as Ballinakill Ballypickas brought another substitution onto the field of play now. Going off the field is Carlos Fitzpatrick, and coming on permanently now is Colm Costigan. So both Costigan first cousins are on the field of play now permanently. That's been introduced as blood subs. And the referee throws the ball in. Duggan's trying to win it up here. Duggan must flick it up. Got pushed over his home player. John Brennan's in. They're all trying to win it up. Castletown are looking for Ballinakill Ballypickas are looking for it. Out come Duggan eyeing the ball. They're trying to pick it up and get it in his hand. I can't see what's going on. The referee can't see, so he's going to give another throw in now. Best thing you do now is take a couple of seconds for a breather now before and clear it all up here now again, because the tensions are running a little bit high here now as we approach. There's about 12 minutes to go in this under 20B hurling final. 1-13 to 9 point, 7 point game here now. Brennan's in there trying to win the ball, roll it back to him. It's not a game for fancy, not a day for fancy hurling, should I say. Number 11 Brian Duggan is on his own now here. If it falls out to him, it'll be sure to score. On the attack there now for Ballinakill Ballypickas is Cahalinum. Colm Costigan's in there trying to win the ball back. Tackles, and out comes Conroy having a great game of hurling. Got a little nick, in fairness to the referee. Yeah, and correctly so. He did. Correctly so. It's going to be a free where the ball lands. Not delivered now, should I add. It was just the way the hurl swung back and it hit him in the face. And to be fair to the Castletown mentors and physios, they're in like Flynn's to offer the welfare of the player. McKelvey now stands over this. He's looking to see will he take it or who's going to take it to try and peg back this score and get Castletown's 10 point. McKelvey, the midfielder in the first half, stands over the ball, lifts, strikes, pucks, and it looks good for me. It's over the bar. Clean strike there from the new full forward Kieran McKelvey, and it's now 1-13 to 10 points as Michael Fleming pucks the ball over here in front of him now. Duggan, Brennan are there again. Ball breaks down here now again. In picks the ball up is John Brennan. John Brennan pokes it in there now. Carter Costigan is running now. Ben Freeman is running now. Ben Freeman is the first to the ball. Ben Freeman trying to get it up. Colm Costigan is there. Carter Costigan is there. Freeman is there. They're tassling and tarrying. Ben O'Mara is there. For Ben O'Mara gets the jersey pulled, and a great free. Good free in a good scoreable position, and these are the opportunities now in finals where you get the couple of minutes and a couple of seconds now to tighten the screw on the opposition and taking your time here now and making sure that goes over the post and try and secure a county final for these chaps from Ballinakill Ballypickas as we approach inside the last 10 minutes now. Brian Duggan, centre half forward for Ballinakill Ballypickas, in my opinion so far today has been the star man, along with Ryan Quinlan. Michael Fleming has been blameless in the goals, and they can be very proud of themselves so far. Anyway, not over yet, however, Up to 9 minutes left now as Duggan lifts, strikes. 9 minutes left and 9 scores for Brian Duggan from centre half forward from my scorekeeping. Referee now is urging to puck the ball out. Conroy is looking for keeper Jay Cuddy, pucks it out to Conroy. Conroy is eyeing the ball, picks the ball, breaks. Great tackling there by Jonah Kelly and John Brennan in the middle of the field. There are really two powerhouses there now today for Ballinakill Ballypickas. Dorn is looking for the ball. He's been quite since he got to the middle of the field. Then Robbie Kennedy as well. Robbie Kennedy is hurling the game of his life there, corner back. It's like he reminds you of Kevin Keenan from Offaly in the 90s. The ball just lands where he is and there's a blow up there now. And again, I referred back to these screws. This is the tightening of the game now. If they can keep that nut tightening now and try and knock the stuffing out of the opposition, but who are not dying down, to be fair. And as always in the game of hurling, there's only a puck of the ball in it. 2 pucks of the ball here now, and it's a different scenario altogether. Referee has gone in here now to get a good advantage point as Brian Duggan. Ben 10, he could be, if he gets this, Brian 10, looking for his 10th score of the game so far today. Lift, strikes out to the left hand side and wide for Ballinakill Ballypickas, is 6th wide of the game so far. Jay Cuddy doesn't waste time, pucks it straight up along the middle of the field here now. Going up along, centre half back has gone up there. Aaron Field is looking for, but out comes another, I don't know who he is. You'll have to wait to see who takes off the helmet. As Ben O'Mara pucks the ball. Fantastic score there from Ben O'Mara. Ben O'Mara, absolute fantastic score. right when they want it. These nuts are being tightened now and being squeezed in, and we're going to, as the clock ticks down now, it's a little over 7.5 minutes to go now. Ballinakill, Ballypickas. McKelvey's in there, Liam Keogh slides in, out comes Michael Fleming now out to safety, out to the sideline, out to safety, well out to safety. And McDonough gets it, and he was stuck late, and it's now going to be a free out. It was in a late tack there on the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a free out now for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. I'm going to ask a Ballypickas grey here, who's number 25, MJ? For Ballinakill, Ballypickas. Yeah, have a look and find out. Good man. Now Brian Duggan strikes the ball, and it's the same story. 10 points. 10 points from Duggan, centre half forward. And a very entertaining game of hurling here as far as Jay Cuddy springlocks the attack again for Castletown. Kind of salvage something in the game now as the winter's evening daylight dwindles down behind the back of the Slieve Blue Mountains here in front of me. Poked in there by John Brennan. Carter Costin keeps eyeing the ball. Carter Costin, ball is broken down there. The mystery has been solved. Ryan Quinlan is another. He's switched jerseys. That's what happens when you're working on your own. Anyway, Ryan Quinlan is over there. He's having the game of his life there. I should have known. Ball is picked up there now, and out drives John Brennan with the ball. Jonah Kelly now. Jonah Kelly in possession. Hand passes it to Robbie Kendi. Robbie Kendi now into the centre in as far as John Brennan. Jonah Kelly now gets heavy tackle there right in front of us. Another opportunity now for not outside of the radar of Brian Duggan. Something that could be a potential score, and the referee is having a word with the substitute, Ethan Neville, who was brought on the Castletown team, and it looks like he's going to Cartabui Neil. It's just a word of advice. Duggan now taking the juice on board as Michael Fleming wipes the grass off his hurler. Referee runs into a good position here now. Cara Costigan and Callum Costigan and Ben O'Mara and Ben Freeman, they're all going to try and get in around the hen run and see if they can rattle the back of the onion bag again and put the game beyond Castletown. That's if Brian Duggan doesn't sell her in between the two uprights. Duggan looks again, lifts, strikes, looks good, looks very good. And just short at it. Oh, great double on there from Callum Costigan. Would have been a fantastic rasper of a goal, but a block out. Out come Castletown now. A chop there from Ben O'Mara. Ball being poked out there by Conroy. He's having a fantastic game for Castletown. Up as far as McKelvey. McKelvey's in around the full forward position. Look dangerously looking for the ball. And out comes Ryan Quinlan with the ball again. Pokes it down here now in front of us. Picked up there by Duggan. Duggan now in the attack again for Ballinakill. Ballypickas goes left. Goes right, stays on his left in there. Carter Costing is looking to disrupt the ball, and he has done so. And Ben Freeman has it, breaks out here now in front of us. Callum Costing going to try and get in a hurl, and Carter Costing comes in like Keane Healy and absolutely Malavogues the half back as he gets up and strikes it up here in front of us again. Ryan Quinlan again pokes it down here now. Jonah Kelly and John Brennan having two great games of hurling there in the centre of the field. Ball comes out there again. Robbie Kennedy is there looking for it. Goes back in here now in front of us to the corner forward, Sean Ogburn. Sean Ogburn now hand passed out here in front of us to the manager, Ethan Neville. Ethan Neville, the substitute, tries to pick it up in the hand. He's been hassling tackled by Brian Duggan. Pucks it in there. McKelvey's looking for the seat where the ball drops. The ball does drop, and it drops down in front of Ben Freeman, who's back around the full forward line. Pulled down there, Ryan Quinlan, pulled down. Has to be a free referee. He's given every opportunity he can, and the ball wild swings there, and it's now eventually, on the third occasion, it's going to be a free out for Ballinakill, Ballypickas. As we approach inside the last 3 minutes, certainly that was one of the referee's kind of controversial moments of play there. It was certainly from my naked eye, and it looked like there was 2 or 3 fouls there. But however, it's a very difficult decision, a very difficult position for officials. It's only an amateur game. Ethan Drury now, brother of Jamie Drury, another fine hurler and footballer, pucks the ball down here in front of us. Eyes on the prize here, pulled down. Oh, great feeling by Dorn. He wouldn't be outplaced in the senior hurling team, I'd say. Heavy challenge there now in the back to John Brennan. Got a bit of a dirty dig in the back there. A strong firm, nothing dirty there from young Conor Doran. He's just a hardy chap. He's obviously didn't down the veil. The referee, in fairness to him, from the minute the ball has been thrown in, okay, I've overheard him. I can hear him in the backdrop urging players, don't be mouthing, keep your mouth shut. He said the same to supporters. He's not taking any lip off anyone, and he's young Doran, who's had a decent enough now. In fairness to the ref, he didn't give him a yellow. But they lost the free chance, and Duggan tries to pick it up here now. Doran's in there again. Doran wins it back, shakes off the challenge. Doran takes a heavy challenge over here now in front of us. Wins the free for Castletown, just up there on about the 30 yards out from the Ballinakill Ballypickas goal now, and things are trying to escalate here now, and trying to get a bit of momentum going as Conor English stands over the ball, hands it to McKelvey. McKelvey looks he's going to take it. £10 Castletown, 116 to Ballinakill Ballypickas. Didn't see it coming, to be honest. Didn't see it. The changes later. The changes later. Oh my God, the changes later. Stevie Wonder saw that. That's Jenny, but it's done anyway. The referee is going to do nothing about it. As John Kelly stands over it. John Kelly now goes, and Ballinakill Ballypickas come out ahead, and it's a free out now. It's a free out now as they're still debating the change of the sliotar. I wonder, was it a Lark Corbett or was it a Neil's one to change? We'll never know. However, what we do know is that it's a free out now for Ballinakill Ballypickas in the dying few minutes of this game now, and the supporters here in front of me are changing languages. I can't understand some of it. The free out here now, being taken by Ethan Drury over here in front of me. McDonough's going to try and win the ball, win possession, and he challenged the possession. In goes John Brennan, free in now for Castletown again here now. Will they change the sliotar this time again? I'm not sure, but however, Conor Doran now hands it back there. It's going to be taken by Jamie Conroy, who, in my opinion, has had a great game of hurling for Castletown. They'll have to. His full time is up, as I can see it now over here on the clock, so they'll have to go for a goal at least. And try and bring some bit. He pucks it into the square there now. The ball is landing into the square, and it's double, and Ballinakill Ballypickas have everyone back there nearly. They're trying to keep out Sean Ogilburn. Sean Ogilburn has been kept out, rolls the ball out to Conor. Now comes Ballinakill Ballypickas now. Ethan Drury's on the attack down the far side of the field now. Duggan is roaring for give it to me. He's looking for possession of the ball as Drury says, "Hold on a stroke, I want to have a bit of fun too." Drury pucks it in there and Cara Costigan is in there with Ben Freeman. Ben Freeman wins possession of the ball, or he turns his man. Is Ben Freeman going to seal this takes a pint? Oh, out to the left hand side and wide, but just enough. As good as a score this point of the game now as the referee looks around. Ball's pucked out quickly there now by Jay Cuddy, pucked up there by Conroy up into McKelvey. Nobody's up there, only the Ballinakill man McDonough. Ballinakill Ballypickas man pucks it down here in front of us. Clean catch there from Matthew Peters for Castletown. Matthew Peters pucks it up here in front of us here now, going to break down here now in front of McDonough again for Ballinakill Ballypickas. A fine strike of the ball down in front of him. The referee blows it up. A final score here today in Castletown. 10 points Castletown, Ballinakill Ballypickas 116. A 9-point win for Ballinakill Ballypickas in this under 20B Laois County hurling final. A great game of hurling, a very entertaining game of hurling, and a special occasion for these young men. I'm joined here now with Seamus Dwyer, one of the management team of the victorious Ballinakill Ballypickas team. That was a hard win, Seamus.
Absolutely hard fought, yeah. Like I suppose our lads dug in. We went down, I think, by maybe 10 points in the early rounds of the league to the same opposition, and thankfully we were able to turn around. Look, they're obviously a quality team, but on the day, in fairness, we couldn't fault any of our lads. They all dug in and got the job done.
In an earlier game, the score was reversed by a considerable margin. Were you concerned coming into the game that maybe perhaps that might be in the players' head going into the game?
Not really, no. Like the nature of this competition and the way we're set up, I suppose it was the first time our lads would have played together, you know what I mean, ever. And we needed a couple of games and a couple of weeks to kind of bring it together, you know, as a group, as a team. I know Castletown were probably training together with their senior team all year, you know, as one group. So we knew we'd improve. I wouldn't have seen us improve that much, but look, that was one of those performances that everything went right in the day for us, and thankfully.
Well, it's a credit to yourself and the management team with Shane and James. I suppose the corner forward from Castletown getting the hammer blow just before the first half. you kind of seen things, and the tenacity of the Ballinakill Ballypickas, they were never giving up from the first half, and with that combined, did you feel coming out in the second half that you had a really good chance of?
Actually, we did. Look, to be honest with you, when you're 5 or 6 points up at half time, all you can see sometimes is the bad thing happening, you know what I mean, conceding an early goal, and we tried to steel ourselves for that because we expected Castletown to come, but thankfully we got it free, I think maybe from the throw in, and we were able to add on, kind of go score for score with them, which was all we really needed to do. Obviously they're quality player, that young Breen chap there, and he went off, was a huge loss to them, but our backs, look, we just asked the boys to dig in, win their individual battles. It's simple. Hurling this time of the year is not about anything else, only just hard work.
Special memories for these youngsters now. The special memories. Not often you win a county final at this grade, and it's probably the last year for a few of them to hurl at this grade. Will you have many celebrations now in the square this evening, or on the Cobbler's Hill tonight, or tomorrow, or the days to come?
I don't know where we'll be. We'll be everywhere maybe, and nowhere at the one time. Hopefully, anyway. Thank God, it's great. Look, it's great. Winning anything is special. It takes serious work. You know what I mean? You have to be very good to win, and we're delighted to go over the line.
Well done. Well done.
Castletown, hard luck, and no doubt that your day will come, you'll be back and competing again at this level or higher levels in the future, and wish you the best of luck for the future. Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to present the trophy to your winning captain, Ryan.
And Colin, Jimmy, all the work done for us the last few weeks. I'd like to thank Castletown as well. You know, I set the standard for this grade, and you know, you're a serious team, and be back again, no doubt. I'd like to thank Kieran and the officials for the game there. Not easy, but they're not on there, I think. Yeah, just thanks, boys. No, not easy. Low numbers, coming 4 or 5 at the train, and not too often to get one, so great. Stick around.
I'm joined here by Brian Duggan, centre half forward in the victorious Ballinakill Ballypickas team. How do you feel now, Brian? Are you happy, man?
I don't know. I don't think there's a word for it, to be honest.
And I have to say, as both a commentator and a spectator, you gave an exhibition of hurling there, and especially free taking today, and you should be very proud of yourself there today.
Thanks.
You led from the start there, in fairness to you. Conditions were tough, were they?
Not easy at all. No, just this time of year now, there's never an easy game. You know, it's dog eat dog out there, and you have to just put the shoulder to the wheel and get stuck into it. Like there's no other option.
You're on the receiving end of a couple of heavy challenges there.
Look, that comes with the territory, I suppose. If you're not ready to take them, you're not going to win it. So.
That's it. And have you another opportunity next year? This is your last year. You have another. Well, the very best of you. I think you scored over. Was it 10 or 11 points today?
No.
And you gave an exhibition of hurling, and I want to congratulate you. Have you anything else you'd like to add to the?
I know. Just thank everyone in the club. Like not too often we get to a final, so no, it's great. All these.
Now, where were we? I think we were just well done. I'm joined here now by Ben Freeman, the goal scorer. How do you feel, Ben?
Great.
Huh?
Great, no, so do.
You never give up there in the corner because you were trying to win balls. You were stopping the backs coming out. You had a great game of hurling there. And tell me about the goal. What happened?
Actually, just a long ball in. It's a fucking man went to put it over the bar and just dropped in. Sure. Just waiting for it in there anyway in case they drop in. So.
Yeah. The conditions were heavy enough, weren't they? They weren't suitable for a bit of ground hurling, so you had to diverse.
Oh, no, sure, fucking feet getting stuck in the ground and everything. They're trying to run around and the ball getting caught in the ground and everything. So.
Yeah, good stuff. You must be delighted now, your family and friends.
Oh, absolutely, sure. Underdogs and all, sure.
Underdogs and all. I was just saying that to the last mentor there. You were beaten by 10 points, was it previously, by Castletown earlier on in the championship, and it was a great achievement to come out here today and to reverse that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, but sure, and to be fair, that first game was literally our first time all of us there together, so the managers didn't even know like where everyone was properly playing and everything, so the last few games they managed to figure that out anyway.
Well, you certainly knew where you were playing today anyway, and you gave an exhibition, and you got fair play to your club Ballypickas and fair play to the amalgamating Ballinakill Ballypickas, and well done.